series of trials in Newcastle which jailed 18 people for child sexual exploitation, but ministers now concede this is not a problem limited to any one place.
We've all been appalled to discover the extent of child sex abuse in various parts of the country, and effective police operations as well as knowledge from within individual communities is the best way to stop this happening.
Since 2010, at least 6 other sex abuse rings have been exposed. These include Rotherham, where 5 Asian men were jailed and where it's thought there could be up to 1,400 victims. In Rochdale, 9 men from the Pakistani and Afghan communities were convicted for grooming and sex offences in 2012, and in Oxford a year later a further 7 men from North Africa and Pakistan were sent to prison. In Bristol, 13 Somali men were convicted in 2014. A year later, 6 Asian men were jailed in Aylesbury. For years since the publication of the J report, which revealed the scale of abuse here, Rotherham has been shaken by the extent of its problem. The town's MP says it's time to face uncomfortable facts about its origins.
Of course, there are many forms of child abuse going on with different makeups, but the actual sort of MO of these people they are British Pakistani men. We need to address it. We can't shy away from that, because for political correctness or fear of being racist or whatever it is, we haven't addressed this problem. We have to address this problem now.
And it's a view that some in the British Pakistani community are now starting to confront.
There is an overrepresentation of Pakistani men. There's no doubt about that, and we have to address the element in the room. Some of these men think that white girls are worthless. They don't have any regard for these girls, and it's that mindset that we've got to confront as a community.
The consequences of exploitation can live with its victims for years. The question now, just who is best placed to prevent it? Damon Green, News at 10, Rotherham.
After Rotherham, Rochdale, Oxford, Derby and quite a few other cases, and now Newcastle, the pattern of street grooming of young girls by gangs of mainly Pakistani or other Asian Muslim origin is well established. Today, Ken MacDonald, a former Director of Public Prosecutions, said it's a disease of racism and sexism that will not abate until it's confronted. Labour MP Sarah Champion said that people are more afraid to be called a racist than they are afraid to be wrong about calling out child abuse, which has inhibited exposure of wrongdoing. She asked, why are we not commissioning research to see what's going on and how we need to change what's going on so that it never happens again? Well, they're good questions, so we're going to ask them. For the